I work in one of the most saturated and one of the most competitive niches in the world. In my company, the niche we're targeting is marketing agency owners. And it's a very popular niche, meaning there are a lot of people who are trying to compete with us, a lot of people who are out here trying to sell similar services to a niche. And earlier, I would have been like, bro, this is so bad. Like, I have this competitive, saturated niche. I'm not able to book as many meetings as I was booking earlier. Like, it's harder to convert people. But then I remembered the wise words of Charlie Morgan, my mentor. I was just completing the worksheets in his program. And it just hit me that niches never saturate, but offers do. So when I came into this niche, I had a very generic offer and it was still able to book like a lot of meetings and convert clients. But out of nowhere, it suddenly stopped working. Out of nowhere. And that day, I was just pissed off, unable to understand what was wrong. And I just invested like a couple of hours into building out a new offer, which was something like this. This is the current offer, which is selling 100 plus qualified appointments in 90 days on complete automation without lifting a finger. So, this is my current offer, but as time passes, obviously niches start to saturate. This offer was built around 3 months ago and it worked phenomenally. It still works great, but you can always be better, right? So, in order to actually get a massive competitive advantage and actually stand apart from everyone else, because that's the best part of working in a very saturated, in a very competitive niche, that even if you can position yourself slightly differently from the market, making a shitload of money is not going to be difficult. Because more saturated the niche is, the easier it is to stand out if you're just a bit different. So that's exactly gonna be what we do in this video. Like, I was just about to go and create the offer, so I thought, why not do it live? So, this is a custom GPT which we're going to be using. We have over like 60, 70 custom AI bots for different purposes, for different things. And yeah, we're going to be using this. So I'll just prompt it with help me create my $1 million offer. So now we're gonna have to give it a couple of details related to the thing which I sell. Basically, what I'm planning to do is set up a system. Like, my niche is gonna be marketing agency owners, and I wanna help them with the process of client acquisition. So, the main thing I'm gonna be selling to them is a client acquisition system which we set up for their business, their agency. It's a multi-channel client acquisition system. So it focuses on outbound, it focuses on content if they create it, it focus it focuses on running paid ads and converting customers through that. Basically, all the different sources which exist to acquire customers. We're going to be setting up automated client acquisition systems which bring in a steady flow of appointments into the business. So basically, everything from lead generation to qualification to like setting up meetings with them to ensuring they actually show up on the meeting and taking care of the fact like the people who show up on the calls, they're actually qualified, they're nurtured so that they're ready to buy on the call. This along with the entire process of converting these strangers into a customer in like 30 to 60 minutes. And if the owner of the company, if he wants to outsource sales, then helping him acquire high quality sales reps, people who work on a commission basis, like a pure commission basis, so they don't even have to pay any upfront salaries or anything. And Once that is taken care of, if they're unable to retain clients because they cannot provide a good ROI to the clients fast enough, then we also help them white label service delivery. So they acquire the clients, and then we have partners who are specialized in service delivery and delivering the services for which people paid the money for. And it's totally white label, so that their clients are thinking, okay, the person who I paid the money to, he is going to be taking care of it. But in reality, it's like another agency which is very affordable, and it provides like a instant return on investment. So the clients actually stick, and the lifetime value of a customer is increased. And if they don't want to outsource it, we try to see if their service delivery can be automated, it can be productized, and yeah, yeah, that's basically what I'm selling. So I'm selling a system where they don't have to pay me any monthly recurring fees or work with us forever. Because working with the lead gen agency, relying on a third party company for your client acquisition is never going to be the long term fix. It might work for a short time, but never enough for a long period of time. Because to the company, they're never going to care about their company as much as they do, even though they might lie, but in reality, they're just going to be a client for them. And they're going to be treated equally as the 20, 30, 50 other clients they're working with. So the best thing which can be done is they actually own their client acquisition. So what I'm going to be selling them is a one-time setup fee, one-time investment into their company, where in a span of 52 weeks, they make 52 times the money they invested into the system setup back, or they get like a full refund plus lifetime access to the systems. And the cool part is this system is not something which works today. In the initial stages, we will be working on a pay on results basis. Like, we set up the system, we work on a pay on results basis as long as they want us to. So they're not investing anything into the business which they're not going to be making back, because it's, since it's like a pay on results basis thing, they're only going to be paying us less than what we're making them. So we work with them on a pay on results basis, and in the meantime, when we're taking care of the client acquisition, we share training programs, coaching from people who have built like multi-million dollar client acquisition companies. We share mentorship and coaching from these people, which they can use to understand the actual science behind client acquisition. Because all the systems we build out, they'll work today, they'll work after a month, they'll work after 2, 3 months, but eventually they're gonna stop working. And when that happens, we want the people, the owner of the company, to be empowered to actually understand everything, so that they can update their systems and ensure that they never face the problem of client acquisition again. So we not only help them in the short term by doing the work ourselves, we also empower them with everything they need to run the system, to run the machine on their own, so that they don't even have to depend on us. The system runs without us as well, and we're going to be helping them run it ourselves as long as they want us to. But whenever they're ready, we'll be making them ready, that they can actually use it without us and get clients without us too. So that's the main outcome we're promising, like minimum of 3 to 5 high ticket clients every single month on a pay on results basis, without any extra work required on their end, on complete automation, a multi-channel client acquisition system setup which takes care of everything. It's automated, it's consistent, predictable, reliable, and it's a system which they actually own, and they don't ever have to depend on working with other agencies, falling for the latest hacks or the latest client acquisition trend or the latest hot topic like AI tool which is popular or the latest video which is popular on YouTube. They don't have to constantly chase hacks and tactics, and they actually have full complete control over it. when it comes to how do you deliver it. Again, what we do is one time we understand the business, what exactly they're doing. If like initially we're going to be focusing on outbound because outbound is extremely affordable to start. It provides instant results. It's very fast to get results with, and it's very predictable and it's very controllable. But obviously, stuff like ads and content, it's going to be higher leverage. So if people are already running ads, if people are already posting content, then we optimize them. If people are posting content, then we set up outbound automated, sorry, then we set up like lead generation systems from content so that they can convert the viewers into leads and ultimately convert them into customers. So if they're posting content, that is what we do. If they're not posting content, we don't focus on it initially. If they're running ads, we optimize them. If we get their cost per lead lower, we convert more of the leads into customers, all using AI and everything. So that's what we're doing. In the initial stages, the main focus is going to be outbound until unless they're actually already doing all of these content things and the ad thing. But that's not what we're going to start if they're not doing it, because it usually takes a bit of testing and a bit of wasting and burning money and a bit of time as well to get these things right. How much do you charge? I'm planning on charging like a just like a one time setup fee of 5,000, like no, actually something like 6,000 to $10,000. Let me know what you think would be the right price for the same. Apart from this, we don't charge anything. We give them an option, like we share access to all the softwares and the tools which they're going to require. So they have an option. If they want to buy it separately, that's totally up to them to actually run the machines. We actually negotiate discounts on their behalf because we have like ties and everything. If they want to use our platform, if they want to use our softwares, then the subscription fee for the same, depending on what exactly they want to use it for, is going to be there. But we don't really charge it. So it's up to them. They can get started for, like, they can use their own platform basically. Either they can use our systems, our platforms, otherwise they can like just create their account on the exact same platform. So either they buy the softwares from us or they can go and buy it normally. That's totally up to them as well. So this is the rough structure. Yeah. Basically the like just ask me other questions once you're done with this. So yeah, that's the basic offer. So coming to the dream outcome, like a couple of points come to my head. Firstly, I want to position myself differently from everyone because everyone out here is promising the same exact outcome. I want to position myself as someone who implements client acquisition systems which people actually own. And it's not a quick fix or something where we just get them like clients for like 30 days, 90 days, whatever, and disappear. But it's actually a long term fix, it's actually a long term solution. And they're investing into a system which ensures their agency, which is right now struggling with inconsistency, with leads, all of these things, it becomes a self sustaining, it becomes a machine, an engine which runs itself without requiring any extra effort from the owner. The end goal of our systems is to remove the owner. So, in the entire process of appointment booking, we automate it entirely. So, the owner does not have to bang his head against the wall. Even sales, it can be outsourced to commission only sales reps if the owner wants that. After that, even service delivery fulfillment can be outsourced so that the person is not spending his entire life actually delivering the services to the clients. So we're gonna be like, I'm just trying to position myself as a system that all these other agencies, their incentives is to ensure you work with them as long as possible, and for them you're just a client. But right now, like, I want to throw rocks at the agency. I don't want to appear like any normal agency, any lead gen agency, because the reputation they've built for themselves in the online space is absolutely terrible. So I actually wanna show them that I understand that you don't want to work with these agencies. So we come in and we partner up with you, work on a pay on results basis, where we help you set up multi-channel, automated, consistent, predictable, and reliable client acquisition systems. Sounds good to me. Coming to the success likelihood part. Firstly, the average ROI. Return on investments. Our clients see SEE in 52 weeks is 73.7x. And we promise a legally signed guarantee that a minimum $1 they invest into the agency, into their business right now, in 52 weeks will turn into $52 back. Otherwise, they get to retain all the extra clients we sign them. They get to retain all the systems we build out for them. Forever. And also get a full refund. That's the guarantee. I think that should help with success likelihood. Let me know if you have some other things which can be leveraged. Coming to the time delay part. So, we can get them results starting from just 24 to 48 hours, to be honest. Like usually even less than that, but in 24 to 48 hours they can see qualified sales calls in the calendars waiting to be converted into clients. So we can get them results extremely fast. But when we position it like that, 52 times return on investment in 52 weeks, people see that it's a long term thing and not a short term quick fix. So I want to leverage both of these things, that we're gonna be getting them instant fast results in 24 to 48 hours, faster than any single company out there in the market. But at the same time, we're building this out for a long term thing as well. We're building a system. And in 52 weeks, there 52 weeks, they turn $1 invested into their company into $52. That's like, give me ideas on how to position it effectively. Like that's the direction I'm hoping for. After that, when it comes to effort and sacrifice, uh, when it comes to effort and sacrifice, firstly, we're going to be doing all of the work, and we can continue working like that forever on a pay on results basis. So mention it to them. Pay on results. Them. So they don't have to do anything. But in case they're interested in owning their client acquisition and actually having full complete control over it, then we provide them the step by step process of the same. We share everything, like the exact SOPs to use for hiring, the exact job post to create, the exact platforms to like look for jobs for. So we provide them everything, all the automations, all the systems pre-built in. We built out the system, so the foundation is already strong. But as time passes, they obviously need to be updated and tweaked a bit as well. So yeah, that's what we need to do. Like we build them the foundation, everything is taken care of. We do like 95% of the heavy lifting for them. The only part remains is they just have to look at the market, the feedback they're getting, and update the systems. And once again, we share the step by step guide, tutorial, SOPs, templates, everything which they require to do the same. So, yeah, give me ideas on how we can improve this. Yeah. This is pretty good. Please remember all the points I shared with you earlier, which can be used to position us differently. For example, our incentives are actually aligned towards helping them have control over the client acquisition and not depend on us, because no agency, no matter how good it is, over a long enough period of time, is going to be providing them great results. That's just the nature of the business model. Apart from that, we also never charge any monthly, like a recurring fees, any expensive retainers, because we know business owners are sick and tired of them, and it's just a one time investment, a dollar into the company, which turns into $52 back. After that, we can provide them instant results, and in 24 to 48 hours. But also position it that we will provide you these results as long as you want to, on a pay on results basis. But whenever they're ready, we also empower them that they don't even need us to run the systems, and they own these systems for life. So basically, I don't want to appear like any random lead generation agency or something. I want to position myself totally different as a marketer one, so that people are like, there's no way I can get what these people are selling anywhere else. Now I want you to create a Google Doc which explains everything. I'm gonna be uploading my previous offer. Do not copy from that. I'm gonna be giving you the structure and the template. Use the structure and the template and the way I positioned it, the way I framed it, everything. And based on the information I've given you, use it to actually just create a document which, when I send it over to a person, he's gonna be like, there's no way I can ever say no to this. Make an offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. Saying no. So now I'm just gonna be uploading the PDF of my previous offer so that I can see what it finally gives out. You don't need 15 to 20 minutes for this. It's a very simple task. Please just give it to me right now. Don't give me, do not give me a Google Doc. Just whatever you plan on pasting and writing in the Google Doc, just simply paste it right now, right here in the chat, so that I can see it. I can actually like go through it and see if whatever you're doing is making sense or not. I am also, I am again also uploading the exact same document again so that you can go through it. So, yeah, most of the times I've seen like ChatGPT has a problem like going through PDFs. Like for it, going through PDFs is more difficult than going through TXT format documents. So what you can do, like when you download it, you can just open this up and you can like click on the three dots, rename, and from .pdf you can turn it into .txt, and yeah, it's much easier to read. And actually I made a mistake, so yeah, so just click on use txt and you'll be good to go. Who we help? Marketing agency owners who are sick of inconsistent lead flow. uh, Coming to the who we help part, it's not sounding very good because it might hurt the ego of people. No one wants to admit they're struggling with inconsistent deed flow and unreliable acquisition strategies and everything because it hurts their ego, even if they're struggling with it. Their ego. So we need to like steer, position ourselves in a way which does not affect and hurt their ego. So we want to throw rocks at other people because we plan on positioning ourselves differently. So we can say people who might be sick and tired of, like, we want to help marketing agency owners who want a multi channel client acquisition system which runs on autopilot, which allows them to get consistent, predictable, reliable inflow of high ticket clients, and also provides them the perfect platform to scale without depending on expensive agencies which do not deliver, paying expensive monthly retainers, and chasing the latest hacks and tactics or the newest AI tool. And tactics and tactics. Basically, I wanna position ourselves in a way that we sell a client acquisition system. Like, do not mention the word sell, but we're providing a client acquisition system which works for life so that they control the client acquisition process in their business forever. Make it sound very premium, very effort free, something which people look at and they go like, damn, this is exactly what I need. And yeah, that's what I want to position ourselves as, someone who sells a system which works for them forever. That's what I plan on selling. Coming to the promise part, it just looks like it's generated by AI. So I really want you to make it better and please follow the structure in the document strictly. For example, there were, like, it just is not sounding like what it sounds like in the document. Please follow the structure very carefully. Like, follow it very strictly. Do not copy stuff from that place, from the document, the exact things we were promising, the terminology and everything, the methodology, the process. But when it comes to the structure, I want you to follow it very, very strictly. Coming to the process, I'll give you a couple of things. So you can structure it in a way which makes it sound premium and everything. Yeah. So when it comes to the process, the first thing is obviously generating leads. And for this, we've done almost all of the heavy lifting for the people because we have a database of 500 million plus pre qualified leads of decision makers. across all niches so that people can literally use them right now and see results fast. So we have an exclusive database which we built out, which is the first part. But obviously, people might want to go into niches which we've not maybe covered. Depending on the business and the type of people they're trying to target, we create custom AI powered automated lead generation strategies so that they get to contact people which other people are not able to contact, which ensures they do not face any competition. And this process is fully automated and it requires less than a couple minutes a day. So, yeah, just make it sound very nice and very good and everything. So, the first process is generating leads. Firstly, we use our database and then we devise custom AI powered strategies to help them even further. After that, we set up outbound systems initially so that we can provide a fast result to our clients in 24 to 48 hours on scale. We use multiple platforms to do outbound like WhatsApp, email, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, cold SMS, cold voicemail drops, and everything. Cold. Cold. So, yeah, basically, we leverage all the platforms, all the places where people might be present, the ideal customer profiles, and we use AI and we use automation to contact them at scale in a personalized way without requiring any single second of the owner or the company into reaching out and contacting these people, which leads to a lot of interest and replies extremely fast, and it's affordable as well. Then we then then we leverage an AI appointment setter to automatically reply to these leads in 10 to 20 seconds, sound extremely human, more human than anyone else, even the person, because we train it to sound exactly like the owner. And this AI appointment setter qualifies the leads. Setter. Setter. And if they're qualified, it automatically books in appointments with them based on your and the other person's availability without sending links and everything to calendars, because that usually never works. So it automatically checks the availability and schedules appointments with the person. Then we install automated nurturing and show up systems. Show up systems so that the appointments actually show up. Show up without sounding like a robot or making the person feel that we're automating the process of sending reminders and everything. But in reality, we are. And we also nurture these people with either a Google document or a PDF, which we can create on behalf of the people, or using a video, like one video, which acts like a 24/7 salesman. And on statistics, this has led to a 47% increase in conversion rates across our clients. So one video recorded once, which sells them before the call so that when they actually appear on the call, they're ready to buy. Once people are showing up on the calls and everything, we then implement a sales system which has generated over $150 million and is used by the biggest names in the industry. And we use it to convert convert strangers into customers in 30 to 60 minutes. Yeah, I think that's it. This means that they see inflow. This means that our clients see an inflow of high ticket, high paying clients. Once that is taken care of, either the client takes care of the service delivery if they're confident and they can provide a positive return on investment to the clients so that they can retain them. Otherwise, we help them white label the service delivery and the fulfillment part as well, so that they can like literally do nothing and get qualified clients on autopilot. They don't even have to worry about the fulfillment part or the service delivery part. Once that is taken care of, the next aim we have, because right now we're getting in like a lot of appointments, the next aim we have is to automate the business and eventually scale it. So in order to do this, we figure out the niche of the client. We use exclusive AI systems to research deeply about the clients and the industry they're in, and basically use that knowledge and leverage it to help them stand apart from the competitors. And this means they don't get objections on sales calls and they can charge premium prices because they're in a market of one. That's our next goal: differentiation. Once our clients have started to differentiate themselves and they're ready to scale, one last step remains, which is removing the business owner from the operations of the business so that it can actually scale through the roof and the business owner is not becoming the constraint or the bottleneck. And we do this by firstly automating the sales cycle, because appointment booking is fully automated. The only thing which might need automation is the sales call part. So we hire commission only sales reps from native first world countries who have closed millions of dollars in deals, high ticket services and coaching offers, and it's zero risk for the owner because they've already closed deals and they don't require any upfront salary or anything. We help them hire these quality sales killers qualified sales reps. And last step before we can actually scale is ensuring that service delivery is never the thing which stops us from making the progress which we want. Last step before we for that, either we help them outsource and white label the fulfillment part, or we help them automate and productize their service delivery so that they can sign clients and deliver services in minutes without any extra effort required from their end, or increasing the complexity of their business, or destroying profit margins by hiring more employees. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking of, the direction I'm thinking. Then, as bonuses, if they're already posting content, we set up systems to convert viewers into leads and leads into customers on complete automation without appearing sleazy or like desperate online in front of the viewers. That's what we're going to be doing. And if they're not creating content and they plan on doing it, we refer them resources and step by step tutorials on how you can get started, exact SOPs which we use, how to hire talent if they want to like hire editors and thumbnail designers, or even if they don't want to do it, how they can do it themselves without even editing the videos and everything, and just how to get high quality, high intent buyers from content, how to repurpose content. We help them do all of this by providing a custom AI agents which we have developed to help them either start content, and if they're already doing it, then convert viewers into customers. And last but not the least, the final process and scaling, if they want to scale it extremely fast, like their company, is gonna be ads, paid advertising. For that, we have our exclusive AI ad launcher software, which allows us to replicate and clone winning ads, ads which are already performing well, ads which have been proven to convert in various different industries, and install systems to convert more leads into customers from these ads using AI. That's the main offer. I think you can position the ad launcher and the content system as bonuses. Also mention that we do provide our exclusive CRM platform, our exclusive AI marketing and sales platform, and automation. If the agency owner wants to save over $1,800 to $2,500 each and every single month in software costs alone, that is available if they choose to use it. Otherwise, if not, that's totally cool as well. That's the direction I'm thinking in. So, this exclusive platform that can be positioned as a bonus are ad launcher software, the ad system can be positioned as a bonus as well, the content system can be positioned as a bonus as well. So just make it sound extremely good and just make it work. Just make it work. That's all I care about. People should be like, damn, this is way too good to be true, and I wanna buy it. And sound human. No one should ever feel that ChatGPT or AI wrote out this document. Coming to the guarantee part, you can say if you don't turn a dollar you invest into your agency today into $52 in 52 weeks, we allow you to obtain a full refund, something like that. Uh, Lifetime ownership of the entire systems we built out for you, plus all the extra clients and the revenue we generated for you for free. So, yeah, that's what we can do. And also, never forget the difference between our system and the other parts. Like, you can also add an extra part of the methodology after all these bonuses and everything. Exclusive, like something like which is a better way of phrasing coaching and courses. Like, I want to be providing them these things so that they can actually understand client acquisition and they can actually build out these systems from scratch and update these systems, which will allow them to fire us as well. We're going to be working with them on a pay on results basis, but if they want to stop that in a couple of weeks, usually 60 to 90 days, our clients feel confident enough that now they have full control over client acquisition and they can simply run the systems themselves as well. So that's also a part of the process. Also, like leverage it as a additional bonus. So we actually like have to remind them constantly we're different from all these people. We don't have monthly recurring fees. You don't have to depend on us to get clients. We're not like the other agencies. We're not here to burn you or anything. We have to remind them constantly. We have to tell them that we actually know what we're doing. Coming to the pricing, I don't think so. In the original document, it was mentioned like pricing and stuff. And you skipped out on a lot of parts of the previous document. So please ensure all the parts are covered. Like all the things which you mentioned in the document, please ensure it's covered and actually taken care of in this. Let's see how we let's see how it goes. I have just pasted the previous offer so that you can actually see the exact structure of the same, because you don't seem to be following the guidelines which I said. For example, when did I ever mention about refunds and everything in the R promise section? So please, like, use it. I've given you everything. Like, please don't try to be unique, creative. Just follow the structure. For frick's sake, man. After that, it just sounds like it's written by AI with all these different emojis, weird punctuation. The original offer, I want you to write the new offer like that. The way things are written, the way text is formatted, everything. I want it to be created like that. I want that exact format. Just the things to be a bit different. That's what I want. And coming to the R promise, what about the 3 to 5 high ticket clients? You forgot that on complete automation. Like, focus on the end goal. You're focusing way too much on the features. End goal. Again, like, just make it better. I've given you so many insights. And I've also shared the exact step by step structure. You don't have to explicitly state it's a premium process. The person should feel it in their brain. After that, coming to the different strategies, once again, you're just focusing on the details, like the features. People don't wanna buy features, people wanna buy futures. So, like, I'll just give you a couple of end goals, like the end results which people want and they're gonna be able to attain via these different things. So, the first one being AI powered lead generation, whatever you wrote. The end goal is people don't have to even worry about finding leads. They have more leads than they know what to do with. They can reach out to everyone in their life and the database won't get exhausted. They don't have to invest a single second or a single penny or a single moment of thought into lead generation ever again. Into the second step, the outbound thing, focus on the fact that people are going to get instant, fast results. They don't have to burn money in expensive ads or wait thousands of years. Or wait thousands of years to see results. After that, in the third part, the end result, the end benefit is gonna be people actually show up on the calls, which leads to more conversions and more clients. And the nurturing part ensures that people on the call are ready to buy. Focus on the end goal, not the nitty gritty details. Coming to the sales system, they don't have to worry about how to convert these people or deal with long objections or follow up with people or have multiple calls to close people. They're able to close these deals in one single call extremely fast. That's the end goal. They get to hire multi-million dollar commission only sales reps, which means they close more deals without investing a single second of the time or potentially losing money hiring bad people. That's the end goal you want to focus on. When it comes to the white label and automated service delivery, the end goal is people get to retain clients longer. Clients because they can provide fast results. They don't have to hire expensive employees and staff and manage them, nor do they have to nor do they have to to spend their time fulfilling and delivering for the clients. Coming to the positioning part, coming to the positioning part, the end benefits is that the client will see is that they will no longer be competed or compared on price by their competitors. And they get the biggest share of the market effortlessly. The seventh process, where focusing on scaling the company and removing the business is a part of it, not the end goal. Like, focus on the end goal and not the process which helps to attain the end goal. I hope you're getting my point. And please refer to the exact wordings I've used previously in my messages and leverage the phrases I'm using because they probably will resonate. The bonuses, they're such good bonuses. But the way you've positioned them, they just seem like crap. Crap. I'm giving away just for the sake of bonuses. Coming to the guarantee, it is such a good guarantee, but it just does not sound good enough. And once again, I asked you to follow the structure extremely well. Where was it mentioned that you have to speak about pricing? Please just follow instructions well. This sounds extremely AI generated, absolutely terrible. Please follow the structure well, make it sound an irresistible, and it should be like the person reads this and he's like, how much does it cost? Take my credit card and sign me up already because there's no one who's delivering the same. Send me, please, the final doc. I am waiting for it. Please give it to me. Bro, you're an expert, you're AI. How the hell are you making grammatical mistakes? Book 3 to 5 high ticket clients. You don't book clients. How are you making these mistakes, man? And also, when we're focusing on the high ticket clients, it's again focusing on the short term thing. It's positioning us like the exact same agencies. Include that a minimum of 3 to 5 high ticket clients in the short term every single month, and in the long term an automated client acquisition system which you own and you control, which turns your dollar into $52 consistently, predictably, and reliably. And also, you're not following the structure well. Again, there was no mention of what we're selling under the Who We Help section. What's the issue with you just following simple instructions? And in the if we don't deliver part, why not make it exact and specific so the person actually sees the incentive? Why not say that if you invest $1 into your agency and don't make $52 back in 52 weeks, or remove the time frame as well, because we want to build intrigue, then we refund you, or like, don't even say the refund, then you don't pay, and you get to keep all the clients we generate for you at zero cost. That's the big promise, and I've given you a lot of abstract things here and there. It's your job to structure it, channelize it, and present it in a way which actually makes sense. The rest of the part is good, coming to the strategy. But again, your focus on the details, WhatsApp, email, no one cares about it. Just say multi channel outreach so that it leads to more replies and more leads being generated and more conversions. And don't say outreach, use outbound. Yeah, that's the thing. Make it better. Firstly, it's not making sense in the third part. You spoke about more book calls don't mean more clients. But we've not even spoken how we're going to be booking them more calls. Shouldn't the AI appointment setter be mentioned first without the booking more clients and all of that crap you're speaking about? Because if we don't even have calls, how do we ensure it shows up? And again, no one wants to learn about PDF or videos which you're going to be sending them. It's just more work for them. Don't mention that I gave it to you so that you understand the essence of what we're doing. Just say we implemented 24/7 salesman which sells the appointments before they show up, something like that. Make it sound fancy and premium. A 24/7 salesman which requires zero effort from your end, which ensures 47% higher conversions on sales calls. Something like that. Mention the common objections people get on sales calls, like it's way too expensive, I need to think about it, and everything. Also, you just aren't doing go, aren't, are not doing a good enough job of persuading people. I know how good this offer is. I explained it to you how good this offer is. But you're not just focusing on the main parts, like the main benefits of the offer. It's so damn good. You're just not able to present it. Please ensure you get this right. Also, you never mentioned about the fact that we work on a pay on results basis to generate the appointments and the clients to help them sign clients. It's such a powerful place of leverage. Why aren't you using it? I just don't understand. Why aren't you speaking about how much people have to pay? Like how much people don't have to risk or potentially lose money because we're going to be working with them on a pay on results basis. Also, mention the fact you did not ever mention it that we're going to be leveraging it. Like, you just did not even speak about it, that we help people own the system and run it themselves as well. Like I spoke about it earlier, in like 60 to 90 days, like go up to the above chart and see it. This is not done. I'm putting effort for a reason. There's a reason I'm saying so much, so that you actually understand. And if something is a part of an offer, it's because it's designed to leverage the fact that we're different from other agencies. I wanted to position us differently without explicitly stating that we're different. If you have big muscles, people know you have big muscles. You don't have to shout, "Oh my god, look at my muscles." Similarly, that's the thing. Just the way you position us, it makes a difference. So please do a good enough job, for frick's sake, man. I'm tired, man. Just do it right. All I ask you. I've given you everything, all the information, knowledge, everything, the structure as well. What's the issue? Do not use stupid emojis or anything. Do not use that. Make everything sound too good to be true. Make the person think, if this is something which I genuinely get, even if like 10% of this is true, this is better than everyone else. And I really want to make an offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. And I want to make an offer which is different from everyone else in the market. Leverage that. The biggest differentiating factors which I just mentioned to you in these charts. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. Check the output 10 times before sharing, because remember, my life depends on it. Give me the final offer, please. Again, you made the exact same mistake, which I asked you not to repeat in the last message. In the who we help section, has it, like, did I mention what we do? If not, then why are you adding it? What is wrong with you? Like, I'm literally telling you, you're not supposed to do this in the last message and you do it again. Just stop making these mistakes, man. Again, you're not just positioning it well, man. Like, it's just not looking good. I just sound like in exact, like, I sound exactly like every single agency. When in reality, I'm so freaking different in this. Where's the fact that you own the system in the R promise part? Where's the part where you invest $1 and make $52 back because our average clients make $73.7 back? Where's the part that you don't have to pay any upfront fees or anything? Where's the part that they get a automated business which saves them profit? Each and every single month without requiring a single second of the time or managing an expensive team, a big team, or dealing with a lot of complexity in their business. Where's the fact like you're not focusing on the end benefits? And where the frick was it mentioned that in a promise you have to speak about refund and everything? There's a different section of the same, right? Why can't you just follow instructions? What is wrong with you? I'm attaching the document again, and this time I'm attaching the document again, and this time I want it to be perfect. Use the thing for structure. I know I mentioned like 100 qualified appointments in like 90 days or something in the last document, and that's why you're thinking that I need to add this 3 to 5 high ticket lines. It's just making me sound like every single idiot out there, and I don't want to do that. Please don't waste time. Don't use the word outreach, use outbound. It sounds more premium. You forgot the part about AI personalization in the outbound section. I told you not to use emojis. Why are you using stupid emojis? Like, are you dumb? I told you in the last chat not to do it. Please follow simple instructions. Where about the part where no, you have to, like, why are you taking a feature and presenting it as a future? Like, you named the show up system, you actually got rid of the show up system. Like, the 24/7 sales system, it's a part of the nurturing process, and the show up system exists as well. And in the show up system, the nurturing takes place. You forgot everything I spoke about. Like, remember this. Every single piece of information I gave you, it's there for a reason. And I want you to leverage each and every single thing. I mentioned to acquire more clients, stand apart, and make the offer feel too good to be true. The sales part is good. I like that. The white labeling part is nice as well. Also mention in the scaling part that once this is taken care of, like the various steps we mentioned, like automation to book calls, closers to take the calls, and automated service delivery, after that scaling becomes as easy as pressing a button. In the bonuses part, focus more on the end results, the benefits the person reading this is gonna get and how it will help him in his business. Like I spoke about the fact that ads are one of the best ways to scale once we have a proof of concept and the business is in the correct position to scale. That's how our ad launcher solves the issue by helping them is beneficial by helping them solve the issue of wasting money on ads on trial and error and guesswork and thinking what will work. So yeah, we also want to not sell this like a tool. The bonus, we don't want to position it like a useless bonus. We want to position it as a system. We're not just selling an AI ad launcher. We're selling ad launcher. We are selling a system to get clients on demand using ads without wasting money and time, and a system which automatically improves and upgrades itself using AI. You forgot about the fact where I mentioned that if a person is not creating content and he wants to start it, how we can help him. Because if someone who's reading this and he's not posting content, he's going to be demotivated. He's going to think this is not for me. So you want the person who's reading it to feel included, like this is exactly for him. In the CRM platform, focus more on automation, sales, marketing, all in one platform, powered by AI. Also, in the initial parts of the offer, use the word AI because it's a buzzword, word, word, and it'll help in conversions. So you can say the automated client acquisition system powered by AI, something like that. You also did not follow the. You also did not follow the structure well. Like you skipped out on the entire ultimatum part where we mention like the best case scenario and the worst case scenario because it puts everything into perspective. So you did not even speak about that, you did not even mention that or anything. And that's just irritating, to be honest. Like What's wrong? You're AI, you're very powerful. You can do this, man. It's not very difficult. And again, follow all the instructions. Like, just follow this structure well. Do not use stupid emojis. Sound human. Focus on the end goal. Also, please make the things like the different parts of the process of the methodology, the parts in our strategy section, give them premium sounding names so that it transforms itself from a general commodity to something which only we can offer. So add premium names and everything. I am again pasting the exact offer document I created above previously for the last offer I had. Use it for inspiration from the structure and follow it extremely diligently and strictly. Strictly. Give me the final document right now. Ensure zero errors this time. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. And remember to check the output 10 times before sharing because my life depends on it. Yeah. Are you kind of dumb? Like, genuinely. I pasted the document where it clearly is visible that the best case scenario, worst case scenario, everything, the ultimatum is towards the end. Why the frick are you adding it into the our promise section? When I told you not to add any emojis, are you stupid? Can you not understand? To not add emojis. What's so difficult to understand? Like, I told you not to add any emojis. The names, they just sound again generic. Make it sound premium. Use a bit of creativity. And remember my previous instructions. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. Check the output 10 times before sharing. Because remember, my life depends on you getting this right. O1 chat GPT model would be better, like O31. So what I'll do is I'll just start copying the part which is actually nice. Mm, let's see if this is good. We'll just make the keywords bold. Oh, $1. Let's see the other part. Again, I told you to not include any emojis. What is wrong with you? Just give me the final thing without any errors. Follow each and every single instruction I shared with you earlier in this chart. Do not do anything I told you not to. The bonuses part, I want you to frame them exactly like the core components. Like, I love the way you frame the different components, like scale like a machine, where you mentioned how it works, the end benefits, and basically just the way you explained the seven different components. I want you to explain the bonuses as well so that it appears more valuable. And you also forgot to mention about the system I was speaking about earlier, which allows the person to actually control the system. That whenever they're ready to actually stop working with us and they never want to pay someone else for clients again, they can like take control over the system, update it constantly so that they never face the issue of client acquisition again. So, acquisition again, give me that part as well. And please follow the strict structure. You've still not followed it very strictly. This is poor job. Please just make it better. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. You did not focus on the part where we speak about how the AI ad system also helps convert the leads which are generated. Firstly, it not only helps us generate leads at extremely affordable prices with low CPLs, cost per lead, but also convert more of these leads into customers. So the person like reading this should feel okay. This makes sense logically. I've done all of these steps. I've automated my business. Now automate it. The next step is to scale it even further with ads. But now I need to get leads cheaply and also convert these leads. So then we come in and we're like, this is exactly what we help you solve. This is exactly what we do with the AI ad powered system and the the system to convert leads into customers. The next step will be they might want to get into content. And if they're already creating content, we help set up systems to generate viewers into customers. And if they're not creating content and want to get started with the same, we help them with each and every single step to convert their vision into a reality. Also, in the last part, like the 11th part, it is good, like what you've done. It's a nice part, but the person reading it should feel okay. This system is something which I truly own and control. It could run without these guys as well, and right now it just feels like we're doing it because we don't want to work with them. But we want them to realize that the long term solution and what's in their best interest, even though this will make us less money in the short term, is they actually have full ownership and control over the system. That's what I want them to realize, that no one else is going to do this, but we actually empower them to have full control over the system, actually understand how it works, so that whenever they're ready, even though we're only working on a pay on results basis, but even when they're ready, that they don't even want to pay us commissions on the clients converted everything. If they want to do that, they can simply be like, from now on, we take control over the system and we don't want to be paying you any commissions, anything. That's totally cool and fine with us. Also, if the clients do leave us and they're unable to figure out the systems themselves, we again help them run it till the time they feel ready again. And in the guarantee part, don't make $52 back in 52 weeks. That should be the guarantee. Also, the best and the worst case scenario, make it better. I'll paste the exact one I used in the last offer. You'll see how good we see the make the positive C side appear, and how we mitigate the risk with the worst case scenario. So I'll paste it. And also in the guarantee part, You can include we donate $50 to $100 to a charity of their choice. I think that should help as well. Yeah, if we're unable to deliver, we donate $50 to $100 to a charity of their choice, or we wire it to them if they prefer that. I think that should be it. Just give me the part of the offer after the part of, like, the seventh step. After the seventh step, give me the offer. Till then, everything is perfect. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. Please follow this exact structure when it comes to basically framing the best and the worst case scenario. Like, literally follow the exact structure. Case. No, I mean, like, you've just created this. If you work with us, you'll either section or you can, like, this thing based on the previous offer I shared with you, like the old offer which I shared with you as a reference, as a sample. I want you to tailor this for the current offer, because I never mentioned anything about having appointment days. Like, and you're not mentioning the positives of working with us, like never have to worry about client acquisition again, a predictable, consistent, reliable, automated system, never working with agencies again, no expensive monthly retainers, a system which works with them for them forever, a system which they truly have complete control over, which will actually work for them, a system which brings in at least a 52 times return on investment, all the things. And so focus on the end goal, like all the end goals, the end final positive benefits I've shared with you in this entire chart. I want you to leverage that and create this so good so that the person who's reading it, he goes like, damn, I'll be an idiot if I say no to this offer. That's what we want to do. And also, please, no emojis. I told that to you earlier. Act as if my life depends on you getting this right. Make zero errors, because remember, my life depends on it. Errors. Do you have troubles understanding I don't want any stupid emojis? Like, you literally wrote I'll not add emojis and then you're spamming it with emojis. Are you dumb? Please focus on all the end benefits, everything. And the worst case scenario, you're not supposed to speak about what is wrong. You're supposed to speak that even if they work with us, the worst case scenario they can get is they're in a position better than what they are at right now. Use common sense. So, for example, even if they work with us and we are unable to deliver the results, we're unable to turn the dollar into $52 in 52 weeks. They still have more clients than before. They still have more appointments than before. They have $5,200 donated to a choice of their charity. Charity of the choice, or in their bank account. They get to retain all the systems which people pay thousands of dollars for forever for their life. And yeah, that's how we have to frame it, that working with us is so good, but even if it does not work out, even if working with us does not give them the results they want, they'll still be at a better place than before. And they've got essentially zero risk. That's how we have to frame it as. And please stop making errors, it's really freaking annoying. Are you genuinely are you genuinely stupid? You literally said no emojis are going to be added, and then you're adding this stupid tick sign, this irritating emoji. Like, no emojis mean no emojis. This was the think of this as part of the last offer. I want you to create me a think of this as part for the current offer, which is extremely nice, and it should be the final nail in the coffin, which makes the client be like, damn, this is some premium stuff, and I won't get it anywhere else. And I'll be an idiot to not pay them tens and thousands of dollars. Because even if this is just 10% as true as what they promise, this is still worth the money. That's what I want it to be like. Nice. So now what I'm planning to do. So now what I'm planning to do is I'll just use a naming thing to make the names of these different processes better. So I'm pretty sure we built out a naming GPT as well. Yeah. So I'm just creating an offer which I am going to be selling to agency owners, and I have shared the 11 different steps and the different processes which we're going to be helping them with in order for them to acquire more customers. along with the brief description of what it does and what it allows them to achieve. Now, I want you to go through all of them and give me appropriate, premium sounding names for all the 11 processes. It should be unique, it should be catchy, it should be something which makes them think that this is something I can only get from this person, and I'll be stupid if I don't buy it. That's the end goal, that's the end outcome. It should position me as a marketer one. That's, yeah. The names after the pre sale matrix, they just become very repetitive and very generic and very boring. You need to be a bit more creative and you need to add a bit more premiumness to the same. And the name should be catchy enough that it always sticks to the tongue. Sticks. Perfect. So the offer is ready. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I'll thank ChatGPT. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Got to thank AI, bro. Who knows in the future? It's going to be the thing which controls us. Yeah, if you have any questions related to the same, just drop them below. Yeah, bye.